Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about a topic very near and dear to my heart. We're going to be talking about this person and why they're the most misunderstood person on the platform. Whether you hate her or love her, you've seen her.
Whether fully clothed or not.
That's not up to me. Probably not though. Now I hear you typing away at your keyboard or just clicking off the video about how I'm a cuck or a simp.
But just hear me out.
Whether you love her or not, you have to admit, the stunts are pretty crazy, they get you talking, and they stay in your memory. Well, I'm not saying she's a good person, but I'm also not saying she's an evil one. She's just very misunderstood in my opinion. Something about Bonnie Blue a lot of people don't really understand is how impressive her confidence is. She's got the good looks, she's got the confidence, and she's got all the wieners in her mouth. But besides that, you have to take a step back and really look at the big picture here. She's an entertainer. And man, does she entertain. She's been entertaining my Twitter bookmarks for the past 6 months. And man, does she not disappoint. I want you to think back to the early 2000s. Who are people really talking about? I'm not talking Mia Khalifa. I'm not talking Alexis Texas. I'm not talking Riley Reid. Those are some old school household names. But nowadays, it's all about shock value. And man, does Bonnie Blue deliver. She has fully changed the game when it comes to whore behavior, and that's not really a bad thing. When was the last time you saw a gangbang of 1,000 people on one bed with condoms flying all over the place? When was the last time you saw her driving her van around and just fucking random strangers? You'd never see that before in any Riley Reid video or Lana Rhoades video. In fact, you'd never see that. Nowadays, that's the bare minimum, and man, is that shit entertaining. Listen, I'm no better than any other guy out there. If I saw that van in my street, motherfucker, I'm putting on the hoverboard and jetpack. I'm flying back there, nothing's stopping me. While a lot of people say she has no self-respect, I'd like to say she has a lot of respect itself. During one of her podcast clips, she talked about how during the 1,057 men fucked in 12 hours video, that one of the guys was making fun of someone else for having a small cock. And she did not let that slide. She stood up for him like a real strong woman and made sure that fucker knew to get out of her line and never come back. Well, I guess the only thing that really did come on her back were the 1,057 guys, but that's besides the point. When talking about sex world records, she is the top of the class. She holds the record actually at 1,057 men in 12 hours, with the previous record being all the way from 2004 with a woman named Lisa Sparks, who had 919 men in 12 hours. So not only is she a trendsetter, she's a record setter. She's setting the standards and the basis for what to expect nowadays with records. She's saying, hey, 100 men, 200, 300, 400, that ain't shit. You actually gotta work for this. You gotta stretch that vagina and put in the fucking work. Now, if you know anything about university or you've recently finished, you'd understand how stressful that is. So Bonnie Blue is most well known for her actual stunts with university men. And man, if that's not one great way to relieve stress, imagine that you're just finishing your hard ass physics class or your engineering class, and in comes this sexy ass lady with bunch of plastic surgery, and she asks you to get in her Bonnie Blue van and just fuck the shit out of you. Man, that would be a dream come true. What a great way to relieve stress, and what a way to give back to the community. Now, when I say she's the goat of her community, I really mean it. There are a lot of people out there who aren't able to have sex or have lost their partners or are injured from, let's say, like a war or got injured at work and aren't really able to maintain a relationship anymore. There's videos around where Bonnie Blue goes to these people's houses and provides them with the relief they require, whether it's anal, whether it's vaginal, whether it's a blowjob, whether it's just humiliating them or anything in their wildest dreams that these people can't do with anyone else. She is a team player. She makes sure her community is feeling well and that she's always there for them, whether it's humiliation, whether it's just basic vanilla sex, whether it's just spitting on them or laughing on them. Man, she will do it all, and she is here for us whenever we need. It's important to note that she is having safe sex with all these people, and everyone gets regularly checked for STIs, so there shouldn't be any issue with if she sleeps with some woman's husband, or if she's helping out the community with someone who's unable to fuck like they used to in the past, that at least everyone else in society can know that when they encounter this person in the future, that there isn't really a risk to any STIs. If anything, if I had a partner and they said, hey, I just fucked the shit out of that one super hot girl, Bonnie Blue, man, I would wear that with pride on my chest. I would tell them, man, you really did that? And I'd slap him on the back, maybe give him a high five. The whole reason a lot of people hate her is because she isn't your conventional woman. She has the freedom and power and confidence to do what she does, and she doesn't really give a fuck about what anyone thinks. And with everyone talking about her, it only gives her more exposure and power. So if anyone does want to talk negatively about her, it's only making her stronger. Now, whenever she does get insulted by these people on their podcasts, she never does really retaliate or get upset with them. She kind of just takes it on the chin. She's taken a lot of it, so she knows exactly how to react to it, how to not give a reaction, being better than giving a reaction or what they expect. She's been through this hundreds of thousands of times, and she knows exactly what to expect when she goes on these podcasts. But in the end, like I said, it's only giving her more and more exposure and power and confidence to do what she does. It gets more eyes on her performances and makes them even more egregious, which gets even more eyes and makes her even more money. So if you think about it, we're all really just cucks watching her profit off us while she's doing the thing she loves most. Fucking everyone. In the end, I'm not saying she's the best person or she's perfect or anything, but is she the devil? I'd say she's more of a limit tester, testing the limits of what's societally acceptable and pushing them. She pushes boundaries and sets new goals. Now when you look at someone who has 500, 400, 600, 800 bodies in one day, that's chump change nowadays. If the limit is set at 1,000, who knows what the next limit will be? 1,500 or 2,000. Maybe she'll break her own record next time. And what then? She'll still be talked about, she'll still be famous, and she'll be even more confident than before. Now to end it off, if this video got you thinking, or this was just background noise, or if this was just a complete waste of time, tell me what you think in the comments. Call me a cock, call me a loser, call me whatever you want. I'm just speaking my mind. A lot of you people who stayed till the end might be asking yourselves, is this a fucking joke? Yeah, probably. And to Bonnie Blue, if you're watching this, I like your content. Keep it up. Peace out.